Hello everybody, my name's Colin Reynolds, and by now some of you may know me as the guy who deleted his WoW characters after a long time of playing. I guess I'd just like to address a couple of things that people have been saying to me. Now, I really appreciate the comments that you guys have left. There's been quite a lot of comments. Most of them really positive about, supporting my decision, etc. There's another kind of comment that goes along the lines of, hey, you're really stupid, why didn't you sell that character? You could have gotten good money for that character. I'd just like to say here and now that letting anybody else use that character, giving it away, selling it, anything like that, to me, it would devalue the act of what I've done. Likewise, I'm not going... see, whilst WoW is a game, it's pretty serious, although you're playing a game, the people... I'm a real person who plays this game. The people I'm playing this game with, they're real people. So, it's not just a game. And whilst I enjoyed playing WoW, it led my life into, I won't say destructive, but a very stagnant period in my life. In the last 18 months, I've not accomplished a lot of outside of the game really positive things. I've got my work, I've got my family, but outside of the game, I just put too much energy into that thing. I'm not going to quit smoking and then give my half-finished packet to somebody else. I quit the game because I think people should quit. I'm not saying that everybody should stop playing the game. It's a good game, and there are people who can keep it under control. They can play for a couple of hours here and there, and still get some enrichment out of the game and not let it rule their lives. But the majority of players, unless I've been misled, the majority of players are not just casual gamers. They're pretty, they're hardcore players. They're people that spend hours every day. I mean, like, you get home from work at like 6 o'clock, whatever. You play till 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, stopping only for food, toilet, sleep, and of course work the next day or whatever. There are people that don't even work. There are people that just play this thing like every day, all day, every day. I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing with their lives? They're doing jack shit. I mean, in the game, they're important. They're a person of stature. They are the main tank of a guild, or they are, a PvP legend, or whatever. But outside of the game, that doesn't mean dick. I want you guys to know that right now. That doesn't mean squat. Anyway. So yeah, there's those kind of comments. There's the other kind of comments, people saying, they're basically berating the other people. There's the people who are being really supportive, saying, oh look, that took a lot of guts, that was a really big thing, that was a great thing you've done, I appreciate it, I admire you. There's those kind of comments. Then there's the guys like insulting those people, calling them no-lifers or whatever. I mean, maybe that's the fuel that these other people need, to get the kick up the backside, the encouragement they need to get out of the game themselves. I hope that in some small way I've managed to encourage others to also get on with their lives and to start taking the game itself less seriously and not let it, overburden their lifestyle. There's the people around you, your friends, like the amount of time I used to spend with my friends and the amount of time I spent playing the game. To start with, it was innocent. I would play for a couple of hours here and there, but then you start getting a bit more interested in your character, then you start meeting up with other people who start to count on you being there, and the time you spend with your friends, the time you spend on the game, eventually, it starts to look a little lopsided, and eventually, the game is your primary focus. It's what you live for. I know that sounds melodramatic, but believe me, there are people out there that feel like that, and I, at times, have felt like that. Like that if I wasn't there, then, not that some dreadful thing is going to happen, but, I mean, I'm a warrior, for example, in the game. And, you know, without a warrior, you can't do the PvE stuff in the game, for starters. You need a tank. No matter how you're going to do it, you do need a tank. So, you know, like, you got people left, right. Whenever I log into the game, it's like, I'll have like 5 to 10 people straight away. Hey, can you come and do this? Hey, can you come and do that? Hey, can you come and do this? So, it's all about a sense of obligation. And escaping that sense of obligation is the most challenging thing that I've found as part of my escaping WoW transition. For those that wanted to know, I haven't gone back and tried to re-obtain my character. I've just let it lie. I have no intentions to resurrect the character. I have no intentions to resurrect the account. So I guess just for you, the few of you there who perhaps felt that there were some things that weren't quite explained, just like to explain those things. For people that don't understand the addiction or the inherent obligation of playing an online game and the amount of time that you spend playing the game, why you feel so obligated to do it, because you do feel obligated. I hope those of you out there can understand why players might do this. For you players out there that just want that bit of motivation to get out there. Look, just so you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to spend the next couple of moments. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of me, okay, before I started playing this game, and you know, look at me now. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? If you want motivation, I'll give you some motivation. You know, there's the guys out there calling me a fat piece of shit. But I don't care. Yeah, I am fat at the moment. That's true, I am. I don't intend to stay this way, and trust me, I will not. I guess time will tell. Over the next couple of months in YouTube, you may see a gradual transformation. I'm not a freak, you know, but I do intend to get back to working on fitness, get back where I was. Quitting WoW was one of the things I needed to do to start that journey. So, thank you all for listening. Anybody who's still listening at this point, obviously is a very considerate, very kind person for paying so much attention. Thank you very much, and goodbye. See you on the tube.